shutdown cancelled.
Hi, this is
Mic
Craig
off.
McDaniel. You also know me as Mr. Sweet.
Auto shutdown initiated. Auto shutdown canceled.
Hi, this is Craig McDaniel. You also know me as Mr. Sweepy on Sweepstakes Today. Today I'm going to kind of introduce you not only to myself but also to Sweepstakes Today and
Mic
why
on.
it's such a fun website to join and to enter in for great prizes and best of all to win those prizes. Sweepstakes Today started 10 years ago after I won 2 trucks and a bunch of TVs and trips, cash, jewelry, number of other items out there. And I started Sweepstakes Today pretty much out of my own pocket. And after I sold my second truck that I won, Chevy Silverado at the one at the Michigan 400, and the sponsors were General Motors and the Indy League, and Firestone was the principal sponsor. And so my background prior to that was marketing and corporate marketing, and did some things with Las Vegas casinos and a few other things. And was looking for something that was entertaining, fun, and I didn't really think about starting a website. It just ended up that way, and primarily because of the PR story that kind of went viral about me. And anyway, the rest is history. We started Sweepstakes Today, and we changed the site numerous times. My developer is Mr. Ben Miller, and he's one of the best in the world rated by Microsoft. And we've taken it from, I think we're in our fifth or sixth version now of the website, and we're looking for bigger and greater things in the future. Hello. We have right now, I don't know, somewhere in the neighborhood about $16 million of prizes on the website and on sweepstaketoday.com. And you can see it there on my chest. And Mr. Sweepy, yep, there he is. Let's just move the camera down. There we go. And that's the official work uniform of Sweepstakes Today. Over that time, we've had about, since the inception of Sweepstakes Today, we started what we call the 10K Club about 6 years ago, I'm going to say, right around 2008. And since that time, we've had 291 people who have won over $10,000. The average among this group is probably closer to about 35,000. Really simple reason why these people win, and they just stay after it. They enter 40, 50 times a day, and that's pretty much every day. And that's just it becomes a simple numbers game. Luck doesn't have anything to do really with sweepstakes, even though we want to believe that at times, or whether you have your lucky rabbit's foot out in front of you, and whatever you think might give you an edge. It really just gets down to the number of entries. And sweepstakes have changed quite a bit over 10 years, 15 years. I really got started when I was a kid. of all things. And when we moved to Oklahoma, I'm in Tulsa, I was going into the third grade. Well, we lived in an area that was pretty much on the outskirts of Tulsa at the time, and a lot of houses being built. And so my brother and I, we collected pop bottles, uh, and then we sold them back then and to the local convenience store. Well, it turned out along the ways we found out we could make just as much or more money from the pop bottle caps. Um, particularly Pepsi, Mountain Dew, Dr. Pepper, Coke, the major brands always had these contests going on where you had um, sweepstakes under contest prizes underneath the bottle caps. Well, that was that was pretty interesting back then, and a lot of times when you're a kid, 7, 8, 9 years old back then, I collected, used that money to collect baseball cards. Well, we had shoeboxes and shoeboxes of 64, 65, 66, baseball cards. Um, Ended up getting thrown out, including quite a few valuable ones. Oh, I kind of got started back into sweeping or contesting after I heard about, a baseball card show. And after that, all those boxes of cards got thrown away or given away or whatever happened to them, and except for one baseball card and one Willie Mays San Francisco pin of all things. Well, just so happens that got me a lot of cards. Those were quite valuable. Those two items. So I traded up for a bunch of cards, and then I noticed a local TV show with a couple of celebrities now on TV, Dean Blevins and Bill Lamb. Was on Cox TV, and it was called, what was that thing called? I'll come